Knicks family, what's poppin'? It's your boy. There's a lot of smoke, ladies and gentlemen, about the New York Knicks moving up to that number 4 pick for Jaden Ivey. According to Ian Begley, people in touch with Sacramento say that in the club's conversations with New York, the Knicks have talked about offering multiple first-round picks and a package for the number 4 pick. Begley says he doesn't know which players were offered, but it wasn't enough to lock in a deal. Now, we know the Knicks have this year's 11th pick. Next season, they have a first-round pick. Then they also have a protected Dallas first-round pick. But with the way that Dallas has been playing, ladies and gentlemen, the Knicks will likely get that pick next season. So you can imagine that the Knicks offered maybe both of those picks or next year's Dallas pick and then the 2024 pick. Either way, it wasn't enough to lock in a deal for the Sacramento Kings, and you would think that the Kings would wait and hold out until Thursday so that they can try to get the best offer possible. Ian Begley talks about that in this article. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Ivey is a 6'4" point guard out of Purdue, 195 pounds, hails from South Bend, Indiana. So if he becomes a New York Knick, Freddie Gibbs will probably become a New York Knicks fan. Last season, he averaged 17.3 points per game, 3.1 assists, and 4.9 rebounds. He shot 53.1% from the field and 35.8% from the three-point line, as well as shooting 74.4% from the free throw line. But ladies and gentlemen, the kid is uber, super-duper talented. You all know this already. I'm preaching to the choir. The Knicks have not had a guard like this maybe forever? I don't know. And I'll say this, if the Knicks are able to move up and get Jaden Ivey, ladies and gentlemen, they got to bring Trevion Williams along with him. His buddy. Plus, Trevion Williams can pass the basketball. He's got a good nose for the game, ladies and gentlemen. And then, of course, like I said, Freddie Gibbs, while he's from Gary, Indiana, not South Bend, he'll probably end up a New York Knicks fan too. So we're getting 3 for 1. Anyway, according to Ian Begley, Indiana has had conversations with New York about Malcolm Brogdon, as ESPN first reported. But some members of the Pacers came away from those recent conversations with the impression that the Knicks were exploring several options at lead guard. Brogdon, who signed through 2025, is among the options. But those Pacers people did not get the impression that Brogdon was a top option for New York. I know there's a lot of people breathing a sigh of relief right now because Brogdon has a serious injury history. His contract isn't too bad, $22.5 million per year until 2025. It's not terrible. Not terrible at all, for real. But the injury history, ladies and gentlemen, it really does make me up in the air about Malcolm Brogdon because I do feel like his style of play can fit with this New York Knicks team. But will he be available? That's the biggest issue for me. Will he be available? But I also take from this that the New York Knicks are looking at options, which tells you they're not coming into or going into next season looking at Emmanuel Quickley as the starting point guard. I don't believe that's one of the options. And I'm not saying that to knock Emmanuel Quickley. I'm just saying I don't believe the New York Knicks are looking at Quickley as that guy right now. They're looking and they're searching and they're trying to find that lead guard that's going to fit the New York Knicks. We'll see where it all ends up, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks could very well be busy this week. So make sure you're paying attention to the NBA draft and make sure you're at the draft party in Atlantic City. Tickets are still available, ladies and gentlemen. There's a link in the description of the video and one just popped across the top of your screen. I'm out of here. Peace.
This is NBK, nothing but Knicks. When Sim passed the assist, you know that it's #1 show that breaks down the game. If you can't play defense, stay out my way. Dribble the ball, come down the lane. 5 seconds on the shot clock, who gon' win us the game? You wanna hear Nick updates and trade rumors? Post-game reviews, this the place you tune in. So tell a friend just to keep the ball moving. Like the page if you feeling the movement. Every game we coming to win. Give us a sub like a player that came off the bench. This is NBK, nothing but Knicks.